we are live. Boom. How's it going, everyone? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the standard Uthris stream. We're going to be playing some OpenTTD today on the channel. I'm going to be starting off with single player as I am testing out some mods and gameplay settings. But the goal here soon is to eventually host a community multiplayer server that people will be able to join and will be able to compete with each other and see who reigns supreme, or whoever just builds something cool. That's the goal sometimes. So we'll get started. Let's take a look at some of my current mods installed here. I'll go ahead and make this bigger. Awesome. So we have a start from the 1700s. We have the Japan set for buildings, landscapes, stations, tracks, trains, sailing ships. We have a generic road vehicles and trams extended mods. We got industrial rail stations, US stations, furs, industry replacement, etc. How do you download mods? So there is a check online content button, and then you can filter for something. So if I say Japan, right, I can see here's the Japanese buildings, here's the stations, tracks, train set, and then you just hit the download button after selecting the ones you want to download, and that will pretty much do it for you. Now, if you're joining a multiplayer server, let's say in the future, when you join the multiplayer server, you'll come to the server list, and you'll be able to find something here, join it, and there should be a button to essentially download the servers that you see fit. Kind of interesting. I don't see any servers at the moment, but well, you know. Maybe it's a little broken at the moment. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a first single player experience of OpenTTD. I did test hosting a server. The latest patch did allow for a non-part forwarded kind of setup, which I think is better. But we'll just hop into something here, something kind of small, like a 256 by 256. I do want to eventually do an Alpine type server because I think it'll be a little bit more challenging, a little bit interesting. Hit search internet, roger that. You know, because normally I play on the default kind of temperate area, but I think having snow could be kind of pretty looking. What year is it? 1870? Actually, I think that's bad. Hold on, let me abandon the game real quick. Just so I can get some practice in, I'm going to change it to 1890 real quick. Because when we host, it's going to start probably 1870, and then there'll be about probably 5 years before trains. So people will be using what is possible. So let's see here. So this is some of the new tile sets. As you can see, we get some Japanese building mixed into some European buildings. I think the combination can look pretty good myself. You can also get some randomly generated like Japanese castles and things in here. So let's go ahead and find a little spot here. I'm looking for potentially a fishing port and a fishing area. So this is a area that I want. They produce fish, and then this port here should accept fish and produce food, and that is what I want to start. Hello Axel, welcome to the stream. Also Cade, good to see you as well. All right, and that's expensive. Tell you what else I also have here installed is we actually have dirt roads, and they're cheaper. if you want to do dirt roads. Hey, Silent. Good to see you, buddy. So I wanted dirt roads because at the start of the game, also change the depot to like a barn. At the start of the game, new off-road vehicles. I would have thought that would have worked. Hold on 1 second. Is this? I just want to test something. I want to see if these carriers, these horse wagons can work here or not. Might be good to do some testing here. That's why we're not starting the multiplayer server yet, right? Because I'm doing some testing with all this. Hey, Matthew, good to see you. So I just want to be able to see here. If I do unsurfaced and say this one's just like a through kind of spot there. Button. Let's go this way, this way. Okay. So we'll see if we can eventually get something going. I'm only getting 4 hours of sleep. If you sleep now, we'll go to bed, Axel. It's worth the 4 hours of sleep. You're not doing anything greatly important at the moment. All right. New ship. Let's go with... These are fairly expensive. The Merchantman might be good. Speed's 14. Windjammer. What's the reliability? 83 versus 76. Let's do Merchantman. We'll set this to fish. I'll tell it to go to a fishing spot, potentially here, and then here. Maintain if needed. And send it on its way. This is what I really like about an early start. You get these tall ships initially. And honestly, at the very early stages of the game, when you start like 1870 or something like that, these things are your money makers so that everyone's not rushing train just immediately. You know, and it gives a little bit of another industry to kind of take over for a bit on here. So unlike multiplayer, single player, we can speed it up. I need to be quite exact here. There we go. And now we are making money. 208 tons of fish. We can carry 110. So it looks like we might need a second one. So if I clone this ship and send it out, as soon as that is docked up, we can essentially have double the income over time. So we'll let this thing kind of dock up here. Okay, get that going out. Very, very good. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and test these horse-drawn carriages. So we're going to be producing food here. Let's see if there's anything that accepts food nearby. Requires fruit. This town might accept some. Not sure. Let's see. If I can't... We do a row construction. Depot here. Okay, we'll do something like that. Switch to dirt. To make this kind of connection over. Okay. And let's buy a wagon. So we need... What carries food? Hopper? Nope. Is it gonna be an icebox wagon? Looks like it. So we'll see, go here. Vehicle can't go to that station. Interesting, interesting. That's a problem. Love this game, but the original was way better. Brings back so many memories. Well, I mean, you know, with mods, you know, you can add a lot of capabilities and enhancements that the original might not have. Okay, so this mod, this dirt roadway mod is not compatible. It's a little frustrating. I really wanted that to be an option because it's cheaper. So I made the prices a little bit more expensive. So for example, just a section of road is 230, and then a section of unsurfaced dirt road is 86. So I was hoping, you know, people would be using dirt roads initially to save money. But, you know, it's slower speeds. So we might need to find... let's save the game real quick. And we'll go back out and look at some of the mods and stuff. See, all this is set up like this. You know, this is why we're doing this first stream without multiplayer. Get some testing out of the way. And also, if you guys have any mods that you use in your own games, definitely let me know if you want to include them. So this is Country Roads. You need to provide 2 tracks that fit into rural settings. It contains farming or field track and a forest use track. Both feature graphics for temperate, Arctic, and desert climate, as well as snow. The forestry track can be used by heavy hauling vehicles. Both tracks are designed off-road vehicles, but configured to work with common road vehicles too. Earlier road vehicles. No, that's not really what I want. GPL road type collection, realistic metric speed and recycled GPL V2 graphics. Modified to not conflict when used in conjunction with the rest of GRC utility road type set or within principles. Document Superman. Changing introduce year speed capacity so the RVs are not useless. Okay, many goods trucks warnings. Yeah, you never done anything but trains in OTD? I like a good combination, you know, and I kind of disabled planes because planes are broken. Let's try this JPL road type collection. Just kind of want to see what it is. Luckily, all the mods are super quick to download. So, do that and then get rid of country roads. Okay. New game. See if any conflict. No conflict. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. Mud yard driveway construction. So let's test some things. New vehicle. All right, that's good. All right. What's the price on this? 230 compared to probably 230 if I had to guess. Yeah, it's all considered probably the same fjord construction. That's pretty cool. So it's like a road that you kind of go through a water area. There's also a road with a wire for potential trams. They kind of merge together. I bet all of these probably have slightly different depots. Obviously no electric vehicles yet at this one. Okay. Tramway, metro, subway. So that's a metro subway. Kind of curious, is it actually underground? Can I put a road on it? No way it'll let me do that. What? No way. Okay. Metros, what does that even mean? Metro subway. Build streetcar tunnel. Very interesting. I'm not sure what to make of that yet. That'll be a thing to test out in more detail later. Okay, we got tram. That's just surface. That's normal. Electric tram. Do we start it with any tram? I can do horse and buggy kind of stuff. Because it's probably the same as just normal streetcars or just normal cars and wagons and stuff. Okay, well that's interesting. We also have road tunnel construction. Is that a road that allows me to put a road on top of it? Please tell me that's the case. Oh, darn it. Maybe buildings can still go on top of that. That'd be really cool. I don't really know what that is. Could be interesting. Let's just do a test here of boom to there. And just give it a random station so they can get moving or something like that. I don't know, something like that. And then from here, We'll just buy like a small passenger thing and just make sure it can actually traverse. This a little bit. Make sure we can go across all these different types of roads with our horse and carriage set up. Let's see. Too few orders on the schedule. So it doesn't want to go that way. Let's try. If I replace these. Just that. Let's see if it'll make it now. Yeah. But can they go on the normal road? Okay, they can. So the overhead wires, cobblestone driveway construction. Gravel with overhead wire is probably not going to function with horses. I mean, granted, that's not a road type we'd be using anyways. What happens if I do that? Did those connect at all? We're trying. No. Okay. So those don't connect. That's fine. You might leave it like this for now. I don't know if that means I should probably go into my settings. And also look at accounting. Running costs are medium. Construction costs are medium. I don't know. Percentage intermediate legs and feeder systems giving more control over the income. Okay, let's abandon this. Because we spent a lot of money testing. So let's actually do this for real now that we have some sort of working road. One. So again, trying to find a fishing port for food. There's one, and fish are quite a ways away. So what we could do is fish in this little lake. And then ship that via horse over here for a bit of a profit. So let's try that. As our initial play here. And we'll do mud yard because it simply doesn't matter. The horse and buggy can't go this fast anyways, so it's fine. So we'll get a double. Okay, and then we will do the same thing over here. Okay, so we got those. I wonder if the grass will regrow. It might not. It might not. Okay, So we're gonna come out this way. Something like that. That'll be sufficient. Give ourselves a little bit of a barn to work with. And let's get a boat. New boat. I think we were gonna... Merchantman, 78% reliability on this one. Windjammers at 99% reliability. Maybe we can just go with that. One slightly bigger boat isn't going to hurt anything. Maintenance and go. Look at that big boy boat. Look at that thing go. Got it. Road's not connected. Thanks. Thank you, Joe. Okay, so let us get a 4-horse carriage. We'll buy that. Set it to food. Or no. This one's fish. So we're setting this to fish. Boom. Also, I need to set the other thing for a transfer. Boom. Boom. Maintenance if needed. This. Let's transfer. There we go. We got our horses going. Okay, now we actually got fish spawning. All right, 71 tons of fish. Each one can hold 10 tons? So we need a lot more wagons, I think. Go in here. More horses. Yep, and they might go around the other way. Kind of the nice thing about road vehicles. What's this game called? No, it's in the video description. It's called OpenTTD. Okay, let's clone some more horses. And a lot more. Let's also turn up music volume a bit. Turn down the effects volume. That bell is gonna get a little repetitive quickly. All right, our first horse pulling in. Go, my horses. This is pony power at its finest. All right, so this is going to be producing food. So we need to find a place that accepts food. Requires sand and chemicals. Requires engineering supplies. That's fruit. There's a little town there. Probably not what we want to do. there another town? Maybe we can ship via boat food? So we can put a dock here at the fish market and go via boat all the way along the edge of the map to maybe Fruham. Might be okay. It's a little port community, it looks like. So this covers half the town, which isn't bad. I don't really want to terraform anything, but because that gets expensive doing that. Let's see how we're doing here. Profit this year on the boat, about 320. It's not a lot of profit for the boat, but it's just literally transferring things the whole time. So no surprise there. We'll just clone 1,000 more horses, because that's how you fix that, I guess. And hopefully the horses make a yearly profit. That'll worth it. Here, let's speed up time. Production of food is only like 13 tons. Not a whole lot. We don't have a good supply chain here. If we could get another boat to go farther, like to Sunfingwell, it produces 130. This one still only produces about 100. And this road is going to get a little congested. Does the Mud Yards have an option for one way? I think it does. So if I make this a dirt highway, how feasible is that, chat? Now the nice thing about making items a one-way road is that they have a ability to pass broken down road vehicles. In fact, that's like super important for road vehicles, that they're able to pass ones that are broken down. Because otherwise you get a traffic situation that you don't really want on these. But they can only pass if it's a one-way street like this, a one-way path up to it. So like this one's broken down here, these would in theory pass. My horse empire grows. Like, see, this one broke down. Okay, why why aren't they? They're literally not passing. They're supposed to. Maybe because it's a newer one-way route? No? Why did I make this highway? Wonder if there's a game option settings that I have turned off or something. Enable railroad car speed limits. Road vehicle installation realistic. Huh. What's that realistic on smoke? What's that look like? Doesn't really say. Dun 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 dun. All right, we actually making profit on these horses? I think we are. We still have a lot more fish to move. So we'll just keep grabbing more ponies. Starting to get a little expensive. Another set of 5 will be probably helpful. And so at this point, you're pretty much free to just speed up time, right? Like if you know, I'm playing single player, we can totally do that in this case. So our road vehicle running costs, about 5.2K. Road vehicle income is about 25K, which is good. Ship income is 0. Ship running costs is about 5 grand. But we are just transferring funds. So you can see this year up 28,000. Then a 6,000 running cost or so. So we're about a 10,000 profit margin. Let's just set it for another year, just kind of see how that goes. And this place still has way too many fish. So I guess we can just keep cloning horses. This is how horses breed, you know. One of my favorite things about the horse kind of carriage mod is the horses are different colors and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. You get some horse variety. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that, you know, I really wanted, you know, to test the horses a little bit, make sure they can carry things. What we can do is maybe set up a train route, because it is past that point, so we can set up a train route somewhere. Where is a power plant? Let's see, display chain? The steel mill. Well, that's an iron ore mine. It requires engineering supplies. That requires engineering supplies. This requires goods, kaolin, or food. Goods create engineering supplies, I guess. Kaolin creates farm supplies. And food creates chemicals, I think. Okay. Engineering supplies. only the port produces engineering supplies. Which means I need to find a port that's closer to our food production. We may not have one, lads. Oh man, that's all the way over there. Okay. Do we have a potential food place? Now on this side, it doesn't look like requires milk, produces tons of food. Do we have an animal farm or something? That could be handy. What's this? Farm supplies. Produce 135 heads of livestock over here currently. So maybe we can do a livestock train. That could be cool. So we're gonna do a narrow gauge. And we'll find little industry ones. Raw materials, maybe. Yeah. So these are cattle tracks. Okay. Cattle sheds. Actually, this is almost like a side building for the station. Let's do maybe like a little shed thing at the end there. Okay. So this is where we're picking up cattle. And we're just gonna ship it over here, hopefully fairly quickly. So we need to be able to cross this little wooden bridge. No need for anything fancy. Three. Simutrans. Do I know Simutrans? Nope. I don't know. I don't know that one, Mark. Alright, this is where we are dropping off some cattle. And yes, it's all narrow gauge from here. Yes. Our Railroads Online expansion pack confirmed. You have this game? Well, I hope so. Everyone should have this game. It's a free game. Okay. I need to carry some freight. All these trains are pretty expensive. Autostyle Tycoon type maybe German developers? Yeah, I've just never really heard of it. Is it good? When did it come out? Let's borrow some money. Buy this. And then let's get... Livestock Wagon? Like 5 wagons or so? We'll go down here. Go down here. Maintain at the depot. And off it goes. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, see, Silent? Exactly like Railroads Online. Look at that train. So, what do we got here? This thing can carry about 50 heads of livestock. Oh no, wait. This accepts milk, not light. Does this produce milk? I bought the wrong train. Send this back to the depot real quick. We need to it's milk wagons, I'm not shipping livestock yet. I am not very bright sometimes. All right, let's find milk. There you go. Well, we're poor again. That's okay. Why don't you open online so we can join? I'll be making a server here in a little bit. I'm really just testing mods initially, just to make sure some things are working. So, you know, initially the road mods that I had installed weren't working. So these ones seem a little bit more feasible and functional for now. And now I'm just testing the narrow gauge track a little bit. As a test. I really like these wagons. Look at these little tanker cars, chat. They look pretty good. Wish we had little tanker cars like this for Railroads Online. Kabuki, if you're here, can you make that happen? Thanks. Appreciate it. And the train does make a decent amount of income. Unlimited money mode? Yeah, fine. Yeah. It's only me, Mark, and your mod. Yeah, I mean, in chat, not necessarily like Kabuki could be around for all I know. What do you guys think of the whistle this thing makes? It's a pretty good sound effect. Decently good. So 35,000 gallons. How many can each? So 4,000. So 12,000's there. Almost 24,000. So we can fit another like 5 or so on it. For an old game, it's good. Yeah, no, this, you know, especially with the mods, and if you build for aesthetics, you can do some pretty impressive stuff for something that's like this old. And I think this just really shows the power of like a modding community and how they can kind of keep a game going for a long period of time. At least we have some trains without the horrible desync issue. True. True. All right, let's get that back in the depot. We will get even more wagons on it. I kind of want to see what the maximum pull looks for this train. This train looks pretty good from like a speed perspective. Max speed is 34. Uphill, it looks like it's going about 20, and downhill. You can see the tonnage goes up. Max horsepower is 240. Weight now it's 250. So I don't know if that means we won't be able to quite get up to 34. I try Grotopia. Never heard of it. It's 9700 1D1 Steam. This one, it's slowly getting up to 30 when it's free. Hey Yoda, good to see you. How's it going? Doing pretty good. Just testing out some trains here. See how it's running. Because tomorrow I'm going to be hosting a multiplayer server. So that is working out decently well. Up here at the food, the army of horses continues. They're still making a profit. Do I have... Yeah, it's a conga line of horses here, for sure. Okay. Alright, so this accepts milk. And it should be making food. Yep, okay, it's making food now. So why don't we try and actually deliver some food? That might be a good thing. So let's go back to maybe cobblestone. Let's edit the terrain just a little bit. Something like that. And get over through here. I do like the looks of the cobblestone. That's kind of nice. And then let's see if we can't link these. Okay. And that'll provide food. To there. What does the cobblestone? Okay, still kind of the same. Okay. New vehicle. And we will do food. Vehicle, where you fit this to food. Orders go here, then here, then here. Maintenance. And clone that. I swear there's a button to quick close all open windows. I have just simply forgotten it, it seems. Okay, send that out. That horse next. Just trying to get a good, decent little spacing here. Okay. And capacity-wise, 10 tons of food can be hauled. And I've transported about 73 a month, 75% of the month production of food to this one place. That's not bad. And because we're providing food to this little city, it grows every 200 days. Kind of nice. And then if I take my, oh my lord. Hold on 1 second. I gotta change my face here. Not that scary looking. It's, there we go. Nice and mediocre looking human male right there. Let's go ahead and build our HQ. Over here by the train tracks. Very good. think we have too many wagons. So on this route, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do full load. And let's do middle of the station for the stop, because it's not long enough to pull all the way through. Upgrade my headquarters? It upgrades based on my company value. If my company value isn't high enough, it won't upgrade. So it just upgrades naturally over time. So train income, 23,000. Road vehicle income, 48,000. Ship vehicle income is 0 because it's just transferring. There we go. Now we're providing full supply of milk every time we unload. That's good for trains. You know, trains, you kind of want to do the whole wait for kind of a full supply before taking off. There, we'll send some more horses to carry about another 30 milk. So now that we are producing food here, what I might do, there's a tab which has upgrades. No. There's no tab that has upgrades in this game. Nothing like that. Ooh. Did we get an actual bus? It's a 15-mile-per-hour bus. So the map that I am playing on right now is 250 by 256, or 256 by 256. When I host a new map tomorrow, I don't know what size we're gonna do, but it needs to be big enough so that we feel like we can come back to it and keep playing. The year start date is going to be 1870, which is just before steam engines are unlocked in my mod pack. So for the first 5 years, we're going to be using sailing ships probably for the most part. Which I can actually probably go ahead and just tell it to, hey, we'll load our cargo. You're literally the only boat. Might as well just chill for a little bit. Let them actually work through some of these fishies here. So my horses just start dying. But yeah, I'll probably do something like 4 times bigger than this. At least. For the multiplayer save. So that, we're not all crowded together. We'll see how that goes. I really wish I knew why the passing function isn't working on the horses. Maybe it's a mod thing. Really not sure. Yeah, I guess deal with that at another time. Could also be the road type, maybe. Could try and upgrade these roads. Let's do a little bit of test. Make standard roads. Okay, so that's not helping with the passing. I think just horse and buggy does they just don't pass for some reason. We got a mail truck. We got a tram. A box truck. Flatbed. Steam flatbed truck. Ox hopper truck. Steam hopper truck. MK1 refrigerator truck. That's what I want here. So let us auto replace all vehicles in the road depot. There's like a way to do this, right? There's totally a way for me to do this. If I go here, here's some of our trams. Sort for food. Replace the 4-horse with this. Replace all vehicles now. Did any of them actually get replaced? I have a money limit on replacing vehicles. Let me go into my settings. I think there's something that does say see, all this needs worked out. Company. There we go. Set the auto renew to 0. See if that helps. Now every time they go into the depot, they get replaced with a little truck. Actually, how reliable is this thing? 76%, 7 tons. Now, will they pass each other on the road? You would think so, but I don't think they do. Okay. Okay, let's set up a boat to go get the fish up here. bring it directly to this dock. And then we will ship the food. Where should we ship the food, chat? This place already looks like it should have a port. Like, it's kind of designed like it should have one. Let's bump that up. Okay, never mind. That costs way too much to terraform the sea. May have to take it over to here. And then also bust this in. Seems to be the norm now. To do that. Okay. I need to actually get these connected. This is the funky thing sometimes with this game. Yeah, so it's not gonna like that loading dock. Okay, so it's fine with that. We do this. Make that all part of the same thing. Delete, delete. There we go. Now it is a dock and depot. And we can think about shipping into here. Kind of just in the middle of town. All the food from the dock at the edge of town. Let's actually set up a harbor repair spot as well. Over here. And new ship. Get a windjammer, I guess. And borrow some more money for that. Set it to fish. Go all the way out here. All the way back. Full load. And off it goes. Now I'm probably going to need some buoys. Here and here. To get the trip around the bay. World recession? Financial experts fear worst as economy slumps. Oh boy. I shouldn't have taken out that loan. Oh wow, all prices are half. Alright, shoot. That's rough. Hopefully we can maintain. I need to get back up to 80,000. I want 2 boats going to get fish. And probably 2 boats taking the food to market. Though, again, that might not be right. Let's see, this one, 276 tons of fish. Get wrecked? Yeah, I'm getting wrecked. Session over. Actually, 1 boat might be enough. For that, at least. I just really love tall ships. I don't know about you guys, but something nice about having all these masts on a boat. Alright, how much is left over? About half. We really need a boat and a half. So we might be able to maybe purchase just a smaller boat. Which might be good. Yeah, I know this one doesn't provide any profit. I understand. In fact, their supply of fish is probably going to go down over time. Okay, so we're actually producing some food now. We get a new ship. Maybe we could do a clipper. It's 1820. 1870 is the Windjammer. 4 fully rigged masks. Purchase just a full rig. Is there any audio? Yeah, the game has audio. You should be able to hear some of it. Yeah. Turn it up. Let's get a Windjammer, sure. We'll refit this for food. Set this to go here. Maintain if needed. Go to buoy. Go to buoy. Never mind, your headphones are weird. No problem. Go here. Maintain if needed. Go to buoy. Go to buoy. Okay. So this one's going to be a full load. And then when we get to the other docks, it's going to be a transfer. And off we go. Oop, clicked out of the game. Okay, so from there, it's going to take a second for it to realize that it has a route to do. What are they building here? Fishing grounds? Oh, we might be able to get some more fish. That might be good. We'll go ahead and get our ground vehicle. Kind of ready here. Yeah, I think horse carriage is still just slightly better than the first refrigerator truck. Alright, let's see if that means we can start loading up now. Yep. Now that it kind of has a route established, you can kind of do it. So we're probably going to need maybe three horses to start with. for the food. And we'll just pin and go for a little bit of a ride on the boat here. Oh god, we have turned into Mega Boat. Scary. So this thing, when it transfers, kind of transfers for 27,000. Oh my lord, 400 tons of food. We need a lot more going here. Especially since I have auto renew on these vehicles. So the transfer accounts for about 70% of the profit, I think. Or 75%. And then the final leg, you know, just barely to keep these guys like operable. Or no, now it's 300. What happened? Why were they making 60 before? I have no idea. And 38 tons of food. Do we have the boat on the way back yet? Almost. Very good. This is still producing 99 fish a month. This one's producing 140 fish a month. Boats OP, man. Boats OP. A bit of a transfer there. I think it kind of averaged back out on the costs. Oh no, now it's back down to 1652. It like doesn't know what to do with some of these things. It's kind of interesting. So we are making profit though, which is pretty cool. It's an iron ore mine. Glass works. Scrap metal goes to steel mill. We're gonna do something with the boats because I saw Spiffing Brit use boats and it literally broke the game. He was making 1 mil easy. I mean, this game, honestly, like from a monetary standpoint, like it's all super easy. You know, you can make millions just on buses. There's really, I mean, planes are even more broken than anything. And so, like, money to me, the kind of the point of it early on is a little bit more of a hindrance for people to just do crazy builds initially. But, you know, at the end of the day, everyone's going to be like billionaires in this game. So I found one steel mill. There's a metal workshop. Where's the... Oh, is that another steel mill? Yeah. The other one might be easier to hook up. It's just sitting here in the middle of the farmland. So it needs iron ore, coal, and scrap metal. I have the challenge to be in more how complicated a railroad network you can make, especially with furs. Yeah. What is this? What is this? It's like a little temple in the hills. Very cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and make a train route from the iron ore mine here. Use our narrow gauge for that. Type of train yard do I want? Classification, basic platforms, country stations, track, city stations. See, I even added Toronto Union Station for you, Silent. Alright. So what would be the goal of the member server if everyone will be making billions? To hang out, chill, and build. That'd be about it. You know, like I just enjoy playing the game. And then figuring out, you know, routes. And with the, you know, ISR pack, it can be a little bit more interesting than just, you know, the standard building kind of experience. Because you're building a little bit more for aesthetic than you would otherwise. Okay, so like for example, this yard that I'm gonna make will probably have some redundant yards on it, just to kind of look cool. Maybe we can start with that in the middle. And then we can do a hopper there. So let's do the hopper there and put that there. Shoot, that deletes the whole station. Alright, I had to be careful about this. Apparently. Who would have thought? Hey, hopper, that there. Processing products. Nothing really there. Facilities might be more interesting. One there. I don't know why some of these aren't buildable. I don't know if they're locked behind a year, maybe? Ooh, some of these are like animated. That's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. Let's cargo flow legend. Whoa. What's this? How do I want this thing to look? Also, when we're playing with other people, Queen, you know, it's gonna be playing real time. There's no way to speed up time in multiplayer. So, you know, while I have 300,000 at the moment, it's gonna take us a little while to get there. Otherwise, okay, we do that. Throw that one down there. Ooh, I like the fact that that's a double. That's probably pretty good. And we do that. 1 and 1. This. Hopper here, hopper here. Hopper there. Hopper there. Okay, that's all fine. Processing, fixtures. Man, they have gotten so much more stuff since the last time I've done this. I don't even know. This is like some really cool port assets here. Here's our stations. True, I was wondering because I wouldn't want your member stream to blow everything up. Well, I mean, you know, that's somewhat of the reason to do a member stream instead of just like open to everyone kind of deal, because you're less likely to just get people to just ruin everything. You know what I mean? So like there's that, and then what we can do is like a little classification yard thing. I don't know, I'm just playing around with some of the tile pieces right now. Should repay that loan? I mean, I guess. There you go, champ. Make you happy. Debt free. Okay, so we get that. then up here at the steel mill. I'm gonna say, hey, that's the drop-off point. And then pick up point for steel. Maybe it could look like that one. And yes, this is a functional station. If I had it, you can see the rail tracks going through. I am poor now. 80s, okay. Guess we might be able to try a new steam engine. Potentially here. Alright, so how are we gonna get around this mountain? Where we need to go? Or even this one. Maybe go this way with it. Initially. Something like that. Then we just bridge. Quick little concrete suspension bridge. Get up here. New level. Start going up this way. But you bet, Silent, you just wish you could do this in Railroads Online. You just be like, oh, you mean I can just fly up in the air and draw a line that's perfectly functional? Whoa. No way. Okay, I lost some profit there. That's fine. Another steam engine being introduced. Modders will figure out a way, that's true. They just solve the world's problems. Like, how much better do you think the world would be if everything was just a mod you could install in real life? Okay. So there's that. Let's get some signals. This game's soundtrack takes you back? Yeah, it does. I kind of want to try some of the downloaded soundtracks too. Signal convert. When selected, collecting an existing signal will convert it to the selected signal type and variant. Control click toggle. One-way pass signal. Do I not have? Does narrow gauge just not have some of the signals that I'm used to seeing? Or maybe it's just before the year they come out? So like an enter and exit signal might not be a thing, I guess. Maybe that will work. Pass signal allows more than one train to enter a signal block at the same time. If the train can reserve a path to a safe stopping point, standard path signals can be passed from the backside. Yeah, I guess we can try something like this for the entry exit. I'm used to having an enter signal, you know? Or something, but I think that might work. Signals in this game sometimes, you know, can be a little challenging. Okay. Let's get that going. New vehicle. Let's do introduction date sort. Engines only. So the newest one is a 9600 1D steam, 870 horsepower, 40 miles an hour. But honestly, I like the 8700 2-C. We'll get that, and then we will look for iron ore. It's a Tomu hopper. Four tile long. Actually, no, we're going 4.4 tiles long on this one, guys. All right, so we're gonna go over to here. We're gonna go down to here and then maintain if needed. And we're gonna do full load. And see what it does. Heck yeah, look at that long boy. Now what just needs to happen is I need to derail randomly and then fly into a tree and then hit my train with the firewood depot, throw it across the map, and yeah, it would be just like Railroads Online. Am I right? I think I'm right. A decently fluid route, I would say. Our current weight is 192 tons. We're going 37 miles an hour. Our max speed is 37 miles an hour. Probably due to just weight, because the engine itself its max speed should be higher. Let's speed this up. Oh yeah, we're loading in the wrong yard. Beautiful. That's fine. So that station signal kind of worked, but also kind of didn't work. Let's try that. And then maybe we can duplicate the train? Will that work? Oh yeah, look at all that ore that we have. All right, we're gonna clone it. Because, you know, the real test of a good train line, don't forget to fuel the fire and then run out of oil pressure halfway down the main line. True. We need to set up water towers or something on this thing. So what I want to do, this is really the true test of a train line in this game, is once you actually start sending more than like 2 or 3 trains down a dual track. So you kind of really see if your stations are functional in a way. Oh dang, how much? Can I not like carry that much iron or something? I think we can get a third. Alright, so the enter exit on that side functions. Okay, this one chose to go down all the way here. This one's gonna go all the way in. This side. Okay, good. We actually have a train waiting. It leaves. And there you go. Now, like, essentially, like you guys were saying that boats were OP. I essentially have infinite money now. Right? Like, a decent train route with multiple trains loading and unloading. You know, if I'm willing to wait a few years, infinite money. Like 25,000 right there. And then wait for it. Nope, 25,000. Can't tell here, but are there orders set to Folio? Yes. If it isn't at the source depot, then you're using a few too many trains. So they come to the ore and they full load all the ore that they can fit. And then they head up, immediately drop it off at the steel mill, turn around and leave. And right now, when they come into the depot, they kind of start at 50%, 75%, 94%, you know. They kind of chill there for just a little bit, not too long. You know, and we technically have, you know, 3, potentially 4 spots for trains to kind of chill in here. and then they leave. Oh, righteous. I'm using the mines in this game taking. You're used to mines in this game taking forever to load. Oh. So it's dependent on, like, there is a negative side to loading a train. If I have a train that is 5 tiles long, but my station's only 3 tiles, you know, that actually takes longer to load than a train that's only 3 tiles, because you get a loading penalty if your train is longer than your station, essentially. So that could be what you're kind of running into. Okay, so we are supplying iron ore. It's supplied. We need to supply coal, which we have coal right here. So I'm just going to be a little bit lazy. So what I'm going to do is going to go narrow gauge. I'm going to go to stations. I'm going to grab coal, you know, something like that. Very, very straightforward. You know, if you just want to use the prefab kind of stations. In this graphic set. And what we'll do is we'll come over and merge kind of just directly onto this corner. I think will work out fine. There we go. Make sure our one ways are kind of set here. Now I'm going to test this one without using the signal as like the entry gate. See if we can get a couple trains in here. I will need to actually do this signal back because we need a curve going around this way. No we don't. I'll just make a new depot. When in doubt, new depot, chat. Okay, there's that. So, new vehicle. I'm gonna go, still introduction date, engines only. Yeah, let's try this bigger boy, 8620 1-C Steam. Came out in 1914. So, decently new engine. Buy the vehicle. And then we need to find coal. Okay. It's going to be a 4.4 train as well. Okay, go over to here. To here. Maintenance, got that. Full load all cargo in the pickup. Clone it. We'll send them both out at the same time. Still testing kind of traffic. See, have a bit of a problem here. Actually, it's a pretty big problem. So I do think I need to get rid of these signals. Let me see. This is I don't know. To me, the fun thing about this game. So I'm gonna reverse this. Reverse this. Just gonna pause it for a second. Okay, never mind, can't build while paused. Okay, let's kind of lock this train in here for a second. Gives us some more room. Okay, we'll flip this train around next. And then I just need to get this one back out so this one can leave. And then we're gonna get rid of these signals here. This signal. Reverse out this train. Once it clears this guy should go in reserve. Yep. Flip him around. Okay. And as a test, we'll just do that. And then back here. Get rid of those. Flip this guy around. Get rid of that blocker. And this will be kind of the test with 2 more trains again, just to make sure. So that one's reserving all the way over. And actually what I'm going to do is I don't want to stop it here. I just want to see what it does. Okay, see, the other one's reserved already. So it kind of already knows. Okay. Yeah, I think I was overcomplicating my entry-exit point more than necessary. So I could probably get rid of all these. Maybe they made the pathfinding better for all I know. Oh, this guy's very confused because there's still the reverse one way. Awesome. All right, loading up with coal. And we leave. Coal is now supplied. Might need a 3rd train on this route as well. Just to make sure it is fully saturated. Train 7, you're not lost. You know where you're going. Okay. Decent little route. We are producing steel. And steel goes to Metal Workshop. Which, in my map at the moment, I think it's across the whole bloody map. There's one of them. For those of you who don't know, you can actually open up your map like this. Go to the industries. And you can say, hey, Metal Workshops, where are you? So there's the left middle. There's only one. And it's right there. Oh boy. Show height. Disable all, enable all. So we need to pick it back off the main line again. We'll swing this way a bit, cut through this terrain, kind of work our way down and around to it. So if we come off like that, we can at least hit it at speed, which is important. Flatten that out. Did we unlock any new boats yet? New ships. We got a paddle streamer, 3-masted bark with steam engine for light winds. No new boat yet. 3 fully rigged masts, a fourth fore, and aft jig mast, and steam crew. I like how very specific these boat mods are. It just tells you the exact rigging, as if I can somehow translate to how fast that is. It's like, oh, okay. It's a boat. It goes vroom. Hey, look, this town is kind of expanded since we've been providing it food. That's pretty nice. Do we have a new refrigerator truck? We do. It's an 11-ton, 20-mile-an-hour truck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here. I'm going to say, hey, my refrigerator trucks. Let's replace them with the Bradley. We have 38 of them to replace. Or are they not doing it? Manage lists, replace vehicles. The Bradley. Yeah, this one. There we go. Now the next time they go into maintenance, they'll just upgrade themselves. The mass replace vehicle function is super important, by the way. Because that'll even replace these guys. Because they're doing the same trucks here. Now you can group your trucks or trains or whatever, if you want. So I can create a group, call this the Sardington truck fleet. Say what, food? Hit okay. And then what I would do is we would have to find what one kind of the final. So 22. So 22 is a Sardington. 21 Sardington. So pretty much 1 to 22. So you can see you can make groups. It can help you just manage fleets if you do this. Obviously, probably a little bit easier to do them if you manage them as you are making a route. But once you group them, you can say, hey, my route, my profit this year is pretty good, 6,598. And so you can start getting these more detailed analysis of stuff. You can change the livery of just them. Just be like, hey, instead of red, you know, you guys are a gray fleet. Gray with green bins. Be like, okay, well that is the Startington truck fleet for you. What I want to do is look at OTTD. Something I need to test. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I had to look it up. It's been bugging me this whole stream. But the way to close all open windows that aren't pinned is just pressing delete. Oh, that's handy. That's nice. Nice. We have. Do we have any more? We have a belt. What is a belt for? Chat? What? Are we playing Satisfactory? Silent? Is this what's going on? What is this? New vehicles. Dry food movers. Huh. Speed 380 miles, 318 miles per hour. What? You know, maybe this extra road mod is just not worth it. I mean, your game conveying your shit. Huh. Okay, let's get the metalworks hooked up. Subway monorail? I mean, Jesus Christ. This thing. Ooh, we have the faster narrow gauge line, 81 miles an hour. Maybe this will be good because we're going farther. Can we get an 81 kind of deal like that? And can I upgrade? Convert upgrade. Oh, yeah. Getting there, lads. We're getting there. This is gonna be the high-speed rail section. All right. Stations. So this is an actual metal one. Maybe we need like the big boy crane next to it. Then I don't know what that is, but I wanted it, so that's what I made. All right, cool. The SSD line, Shinkansen steel delivery. We haven't unlocked the Shinkansen tracks yet. They're down here. There's actually two. There's the 150 mile per hour rail line and then the 200 mile per hour rail line. On this one, why don't we just set up the depot at the station? That could be fine. And then we go bloop, bloop. Hey, never seen this game before? Hey, Farn. How's it going? We're gonna be, I'm playing the single player today, just to test out mods and stuff, but we will be doing this multiplayer, and it's a free game. So if you wanna play with us tomorrow, more than welcome to. Give it a try. It's got a little bit of a learning curve. But I've been a fan of this game for a long while. Myself. Can I get a tunnel? Oh my lord, that's okay, that tunnel is a little too long. That's a 65 length tunnel? Why don't we just tunnel there? That makes a little bit more sense. What's it about? Just a transport sim, or is there more to it? It's really just a transport sim. You can compete. You can make companies compete with each other online. I have mods installed, so you know there's some more aesthetic stuff and some gameplay changes. But it is just, you know, an old game, made by, like, I mean, technically originally the people who made, you know, like Roller Coaster Tycoon and stuff. I say and stuff as if that's like an actual answer for anything. Okay, if Silent knows me, I will be hugging the terrain through this little bend. And then we will try to bring it down probably around here. Nice little scenic route, maybe. Needs more viaduct. You sicken me with your bridge fetish. Sounds interesting. We have to check it out. We'll probably be busy playing Icarus. Comes out tomorrow. What's Icarus? Icarus. I mean, besides the Greek mythology. Icarus, the future of survival. Isn't this like the, I feel like Raptor was playing this. Right? Are you like trying to get off the planet or something? It's almost like a session-based survival game. Icarus, Raptor played the game on his channel. Icarus is supposed to be pretty brutal for single player, designed for multiplayer. Well, yeah, but us members could just like get together and play multiplayer. Actually, what I want to do is there might be an update on Project Zomboid. Okay, here I'm gonna read. We're gonna look at something real quick, chat. So display capture. Boom. Check this out. Straight in with the multiplayer update for Project Zomboid. They're on the home stretch and are confident in their December, or at worst January, estimate for multiplayer. Yeah. So we might be really excited for this here soon. Look at the fact that like all these items are 3D modeled now in the new update. Oh, so cool. The amount of like customization that you can do. Many have probably seen that we gave Mr. Atomic Duck permission to make a video based on his experience from the latest multiplayer test session. So there's a latest video. If you guys want to see, I guess, what Project Zomboid looks like in multiplayer right now. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. You know, because then, you know, Silent will be able to make like some super nice Canadian dude. And like RP him getting eaten by like zombies or something, right? Oh, boo, 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 boo. All right, there's our little mountain pass to get over towards the steel mill from the metal works and get a new train. Engines only. 21,000, 24,000. What's like a big boy? This kind of seems like the 9600 D1. It's a freight train. Buy. And we're going to haul steel. Boom. Get this up to 4.4. You know what? 4.7 is gonna be our length here. Set it to steel. Awesome. Let's set it. Go here. Go here. And this is going to be full load all cargo. We are going to clone it. All that trouble to build a high-speed line buys the slowest train to run on it. Yeah, you know, it's just like when we bought the Climax. You know, it's all about that. Let's be honest. Make sure we get some signals here. Some nice good spacers. This stuff. Okay, awesome. And let's do that. Let's throw this in there. Maintain if needed. We'll do that. This one, boom. Once this one's off this mountain line, we'll activate train number 2. Maybe follow it up and out. Might be a neat little thing to do. 5, 4, and done. Wait, I can place objects? What are these? Mineral loaders. Huh. Kind of interesting. I don't know how I got these, but hey, we got them, whatever they are. Alright, back to the train. Let's ride that train. How fast we going? 40 miles an hour. About half the regulated speed limit on this rail. I do wish the smoke effects on the steam engines in Railroads Online had this kind of effect to it. Maybe they will when they have coal and stuff, but I really want that kind of more bellowy white smoke every so often from our steam engines and RO. I think it would just make the game look a little bit more fantastic. More appealing, maybe. Alright, so the hope so this train can carry 22, 44, 66, 88. What is that? 104, 126. Steel. And the hope is that the other one isn't waiting there when this one gets there. Oh no, it might. It might be. It is. Alright, so if I skip, just get it out of there, out of the way. Just watch the steel go down. This is not quite a full train. But we'll see how much it's worth upon delivery. Oh, that moves when it's unloading. That's kind of nice. Get some more animation and movement. $66,000. How much is waiting for us over here? 245 tons. Basically a whole other train's worth. Awesome. So this area is getting a little bit busy with the trains. This has some problems from like a signal standpoint. do that. Get the signals a little bit tighter to the junction. May help a little bit. What's this one carrying? Coal? Now, does the garage door here open for the train? Did they? Oh, it does! Look! When the train goes in, it opens. That's cool. And then they leave. And it shuts. That's nice. All the little detail. All right. Checking work emails. Oh, I love it. I love it when our program set up a work order that doesn't transfer right. It's awesome. It's my favorite thing in the world. All right, so we have like 2 trains worth of iron here at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and get a 3rd train. Where's the current one? There it is. We got a 3rd train going for steel. I really wish there was a way to turn off progression in the game. Because I wouldn't mind doing like a fixed year kind of thing. Drive through road stops in town on roads owned by competitors. Disable electric rail. I looked for a fixed year mod. Maybe I didn't do the right one. But yeah, I honestly do not know. Roll generation. No. Counting. I have inflation turned off. We could turn on inflation. You know, I'd say that should be 50%. Running costs, infrastructure maintenance. Oh, that should be on. Because as you know, I guess I could turn on inflation. Normally I don't like inflation because I don't like the constant uptick in prices. And then like your profits just get eaten away. But maybe it's just important to maintain gameplay balance, I don't know. So let's see here. Property maintenance. Looks like we're about like 15 to 19,000 each year. Let's see if turning that on dramatically increase my maintenance costs. It's definitely higher. Running costs increase too. Let's just see what it kind of looks like year to year. Inflation focuses you to expand more. It does. But like eventually there's kind of points where like you kind of don't want to expand anymore. You just kind of want to build, but maybe by then you're still just making so much more money. So that one compared, cost went up by about 1,000. That's not bad. Train income went down. Road vehicle income went down. Ship income went down. Property maintenance, about the same, a little bit higher. I just want to see how many years it takes in game to just have like the maintenance costs kind of go up enough to maybe bring the profit down. So like this boat, for example, you know, every time it transfers something, you know, it's all right. Basically, you kind of deal with the boat costing money, and then hopefully the vehicles kind of make up for it on their route. And I haven't had a train crash, so, you know, I think that's a successful little gander at the game. You know, I did start a little bit late tonight. You know, I worked until about 7 p.m. Today, so I'm a little bit tired. Tell you what, guys, we will be streaming this with the community, a multiplayer server tomorrow, and if people enjoy it, we can keep coming back and continuing that save on the regular with the community. You know, I just feel like, you know, there needs to be some games that we play with you all. Look at this little city. This thing has grown decently well just by providing it with some food. Imagine that. People like food. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream here because the goal is accomplished. I think the mods are functional, you know, and I hope you guys join me. Download the game if you want, since it's free. Become a member today. Subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully real soon. Have a good weekend. See ya.